Hello lollies and jelly beans, I'm Melanie Florence and this is the Hot Tea Tarot. So today's reading is the Sweet Hot Tea. It's a love reading. So it's about our love and how we get it, how we share it and feeling the love in the world. So messages of love in this reading. So I've just done a new reading. It's called My Passion Fruit Tea, right? So it's about passion and how we get it to fruit. And I've broken that up into elements, but our different parts of our being. So it's a first off, it's probably a little bit sketchy, but disjointed, as in I was still learning it as I was doing it, right? But it's a little bit fun. So if you're interested in a little bit of passion fruit, like your passion and how we get it to fruit, maybe check it out. I'm going to do it ongoing every month, right? So this one, Sweet Hot Tea, I'm going to give us a few different cards from a few different decks that I've been collecting, because I've been collecting and I've been given decks this year in abundance. It's amazing, the grace, right? So I collected a lot. If you can guess how many, there's a deck to give away. The Whimsical Bitch Tarot, the Whimsical Bitch Oracle, sorry, right? And it's really edgy. It's really new, funky words. It's good, right? I'll give you one if you can guess how many decks I've got in the box, if you guess in the comments, right? So I also want to hit like 1,000 peeps. So if you can hit like and subscribe, share it with your peeps, that'd be great, because then I can do live on YouTube, right? Oh, for now, I'm going to draw us a few different cards from a few different decks, and then I'm going to use the Muse Tarot, because I used that in the Passion reading. I'm also going to use it in the Hot Tea, the Partnerships reading, next, because that's my flow this week is the Muse Tarot deck, because it's nice, it's modern, it's edgy. Right, so I'm not going to start with that. I'm going to start with, the Gaia Oracle. Alright, let's give us one card. Love. Love, what's love? It's for the peeps. For the lollies and jelly beans. What's love for the lollies and jelly beans? Oh, eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. Look at that, we've got our rainbow, we've got our magic, our vibrations here that we're maintaining with the sun and its strength and the vitality of this. This is eternal love, vibrating out forever. All right, I love love, because love is a well. And so when we're talking about water signs, it's water. Water is the emotion, right? And love connections. To me, love's a well. It's like never ending. You can just keep on getting water out of that well and keep on filling it, right? People might want to drain it from you, try it dry. They might see that you got it and try to keep sucking it from you. But hate, you can't sustain. Love, you can sustain, right? All right, so you keep giving, it keeps coming back, right? Sharing the love, that's what this is all about. So I'm also going to give us one from the Heart and Soul Oracle, reading, Heart and Soul cards, right? Close your eyes and feel yourself embraced by angelic wings of light. Feel the light dissolve your fears, concerns and doubt, and fill your heart with peace and joy. Everyone is safe, all is well, there is no need for concern. All right, this is love. That's love from the universe there. That's wings that are holding you, they're embracing you of light. Dissolve your fears and concerns and doubts and fill your heart with peace and joy. Eternal love. Ooh, for the love reading, I love how this works. All right, so I did pick some different decks for this reading because I like to mix it up a bit. And this is a bit different. This is a bit of Eastern philosophy. So this is the Untethered Soul. Right, and so this has got a bit of Taoism in it, in that it's a bit about the uncarved block of wood. Letting go, letting life flow, stop fighting it, stop fighting to keep people, stop fighting so hard, and letting it flow and getting yourself in the universal flow. I'm going to take that one. Going beyond. Going beyond. The spiritual journey is one of constant transformation. To grow, you must give up the struggle to remain the same, and learn to embrace change at all times. All right, so learn to love and learn to trust. Everything's safe. Learn to let go, all right, to embrace. Go beyond. So that's what we were saying. Go with the flow. Go with the transformation that the world is taking you on. Transform with love, right? Okay, eternal love inside of our spirits. I love this. Source just keeps giving it to us. All right, now also I've picked the Goddess Dream Oracle. So what have I got out of the Goddess Dream Oracle? Alright, so I picked a whole heap of decks. I got fairy decks because I'm doing I'm doing it as a witch's brew, which is a little bit of fae, a little bit of Wiccan, a little bit of pagan, old kingdom stuff, old kingdom pathway stuff. And this is my witch's brew. But this, abundance. Interestingly, it's the cover card of the book. All right, so when we're talking about abundance, sometimes we need to see the simple abundance in life, that we are cared for, we're looked after, the roof over our head. Talk to the house and say thank you so much for this blessing. Talk to the tree and thank you so much for the air and your leaves and your shade. Like, and if we saw each one of those as a monetary value, each brick in our house, each leaf on the tree, the abundance and the grace of that abundance. I have been gracefully blessed this year with abundance. All right, so count your blessings. There we are. Count your blessings. And you know what? That moment of being thankful for what we got. All right, so I am gonna do the pyramid of self-love. So what do we got? How do we get here? How did love bring us here? What's our healing elements for our love and our heart? What's our then the 3 are going to be for our practical. What's practical love in our world? 2 for our partnerships and 1 for our self-love. All right, let's go. Okay. So with the Muses deck today, instead of the Greenwood, I'm going to do the weeklies with the Greenwood and a couple of other decks that I like. So I'm mixing it up in these different readings. All right, so 5. So we've got the Moon. This is dreaming. This is black and white. This is incandescent light. This is praising that abundance and that beauty and that fulfillment of that full being of ourselves. But not being in the harsh light of day. This is like that real strong blessing and tradition and bringing the moon in our moon and our love. It's a pink moon, you can see. And it's a big loving moon. Okay. We've got our rituals. So we also have the Knight of Emotions. So this is, this really loving, taking charge, keeping moving in our love. And this guy doesn't give up. This came up in the last reading, in our practical spot, or in our mind. This guy doesn't give up. He knows what he loves. He knows what he wants. He keeps going and he keeps fighting up that river so that he can get to that waterfall of happiness. Right? This guy's still fighting for his heart. So in the moon, we're wishing for fighting for our heart. Okay, lovers. All right. What do we got, lovers? Where's the love? Where's the love? Where's the love coming from? It's coming from the moon. It's coming from our wishes. It's coming from our heart. To the attraction, the 2 of Cups. To the attraction of somebody else. This may be the Knight of Cups. Maybe this person is in your life. All right, but this also is about attraction. This is attraction. It's a law of attraction is. Somebody makes you feel sexy. You feel sexier, then you are sexier. Then you make somebody else feel sexier, they are sexier, then they tell you you're sexy. But this isn't just about that. This is about emotional connections and your emotional connection to yourself. Are you feeling attracted to the world on an emotional level? Putting yourself out there to love the world. All right, to find the love, eternal love, because that's what we're doing. All right, because we've got the Page of Inspiration. This is a fire in your heart. This could be a fire element child, but this inspiration is really about these little messages. So you might be feeling like you have been synchronicities, or you've got signs and symbols that are around you that are drawing you to these love connections and drawing you forward. All right, so that in this transformation that we're going through, and you can see that inspiration, inspired thought inside of here. So you might be getting little inspired messages from that page. Okay, what else brings us to the heart of the matter? All right, our love reading. In our love reading, the 2 of Voices. So this may be born from injustice of the past. So this inspiration has been an injustice. This is about the things that we can't see. These are the things that are in the black of the night that we can't see. And so this black and white. And so when we're talking about the 2 of Voices, it's about communication, and it may be that there's been a lack of it, that you didn't know something. All right, but this is leading to inspiration. So this is how we got here. All right, this is how we got here. So maybe the injustice of everything the things that have gone on before have led you to follow this moon, this passionate path with this Page of Inspiration. All right, so what's the healing for our heart? What's for our healing heart? What's for our healing heart? Oh, it's time to take on the world. Use your potential energy. It's time for you to shine from your soul, from your core of your being. The Chariot really is about taking on that potential energy and really, knowing who you are and taking your heart and really putting it out there to the world. Taking charge and making it a real practical thing. All right, that's a healing element that you're going to be in the flow. We've got the other 3 cards all out together. So we've got the Muse of Voices. His healing. This is expressing yourself. This is, you know, whatever this injustice here. This is really expressing yourself from this in the penultimate. This is the Muse. This is the great communicator. This is a just communicator. So you're really going to find yourself taking charge and communicating inside of this injustice. All right, because we don't just have the Page of Inspiration. We don't just have an emotional page. We've got the Page of Inspiration. So this is, you know, so we've got the Page of Inspiration. We've got the new beginning. This is power. This is voicing a new beginning, taking it on, telling people this is what I think, this is how I roll now, this is where it's at, right? Because this is now voicing all of this and then voicing your inspiration, what your spirit is, what's driving you, voicing your passion. Ooh, and then we have the 3 of Inspiration. So this card is about fulfillment. It's about setting up our dominoes in a row and rolling them over. It's about taking things in the wind. And you know, we go from our decisions and we put ourselves in the middle, and we've got all our dominoes are lined up over here for another run here. But this is all about fulfillment and fulfilling that spot inside of you. You're the connector inside of all of that. So that decisions are yours, but you're the connector that makes the fulfillment of this inspiration. Interesting. All right, so 3 for love in the real world, in the 3D. What's in the practical world? How will we take all of this and transform our love in the practical world? How do we take our love to the practical world? 3. So we have the Ace of Emotions, which is taking this our attraction and our fighting uphill, and this is a new this could be a new romantic endeavor. This is a new emotional new beginning. This is, you know, that start of something in your heart that is being inspired by fulfillment. All right, and really voicing yourself with the Chariot just there. We've got a new emotional beginning. This is about the home, this is about your legacy, this is about your work, this is about where you want to be in the end. This is about dancing around that tree. So really fulfilling yourself on a practical level inside of here, and getting that fulfillment in your home. And here, this is dedication of the mind. Wow, this came out in the last reading. It's interesting, because I really read. Anyway, so this is really dedication, and you can see the inspiration flowing in here. This is all this inspiration flowing in here. And you see these paths where she's communicating it. She's really dedicating her mind inside of that space, inside of there, to get what she wants. An emotional new beginning, emotional new beginning to get a practical, you know, your castle, and the dedication to get that is the practical outcomes. A crossover to the last reading. Interesting how that works. Okay, so the next 2 cards are your partnerships. 1, 2. Alright, so we have the 9 of Emotions, and this is inside of our partnerships. So this is that one step away. This is what we're fighting for. This is a battle. So this is, when we talk about, this is like the 9 is sort of the end of the suit, because 10 is 1 and 0 again, right? So here we have 9. This is the generosity. This is emotional around. This is the generosity of all the emotional stuff around you. This is really that love and feeling the love and playing it forward and feeling the cups being full, and you're feeling somebody else's cup and they're feeling your cup, and everybody's feeling their cups, each other's cups around you. This is sort of a party. This is the generosity of love and emotion. Right, and here we have the Knight of Inspiration, who gets a really bad rap inside of here, because this guy is battling upstream for his heart. This guy is really battling for his passion and his spirit. So this could be you. This could be you looking in all the different places and really taking some action forward. This real action man. And driving, and you're still looking and chasing your passion and chasing your spirit, like fireworks. This can be seen as a player energy, right? So you might be interacting with somebody who is player, but the reason that it's sort of seen this bachelor sort of card is because he's still looking, he's still searching, he's still fighting for his passion. All right, so we've got emotional passion fighting and spiritual passion, driven passion just inside of here. All right, one more card. Oh, I'm gonna show you because I looked at it. All right, so this is really this is what we're going to take as your self-love card. So I've pulled this up off the bottom of the deck as I've just picked this up. This card is the Two of Materials. So we've been attracted to something, there's been inspiration, there was an injustice that's really going to drive you to be inspired, right? And voice it all and relieve that bondage. You know, this card is really about making your money. This is about challenge. This is taking on the challenge, the physical challenge, right? So this is about, you know, this is our Capricorn and Sagittarius energy, and it's really smashing that together on the, we have them linked together on the summer solstice here on the 21st of December when summer really starts. Like when this is smashing together energy, making your money, making change in the physical world, because you can change that. All right, it's time for you to change some stuff. Bring this passion to reality. All right, bring your heart to reality. All right, so that's the sweet hot tea. It's really about love and really loving yourself. So this bringing this stuff into reality is really bringing the love into reality. Smash it forward. You know, you've gone through this dream session, you've had your inspiration, you know what the injustice is that brought you here. Be inspired to make this change. Like there's really like nice fiery energy here. It's saying that you just need to be dedicated to your outcomes and your emotional in your beginning. So this has been about love. I hope you enjoyed the sweet hot tea. If you'd like to hit like and subscribe, that would be awesome. And I hope to catch you later. Mahalo. 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 Breathe.